What's going on YouTube? My name is Steven. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. It's been almost a month since I've uploaded a video like this where it's personal. Just uploaded a video called Terrors on the Internet Volume 1. With the first volume being, it's my debut, venturing to a new form of content. Yeah, I had a lot of fun researching, writing a script, editing. Everything about making that video was enjoyable for me. And I loved making content like that. 100%. More to come on that. After realizing Katie was dead, Emma fled the area in fear and called 911.
Atlanta 911, operator 7959. What's the address to your emergency?
Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend's purse because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help.
You said somebody's dead at Piedmont Park?
Yes, sir.
At the time of this being recorded, it is Wednesday. It is a couple days where Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey has been out in theaters, and I gotta say, I am so surprised at the hate that I'm seeing. So the title of this video is probably going to be The Odyssey, Racism, and Homophobia. That's going to be the title of this video. I've already decided. And the title of the video is the way it is because I'm seeing a lot of people take advantage of the fact that, let's say Helen of Troy in The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan was a black woman. Guys, The Odyssey is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was amazing. I gotta say, nothing will beat the first time I watched this movie. The first time you watch this movie, seeing Odysseus and his crew going through trials and tribulations, trying to go back home, was fascinating to me. It was fascinating to me. It was a very grounded film, as in comparison to what my friends are telling me, the original Odyssey. The original Odyssey is a little bit more disturbing. The original Odyssey has gods present themselves physically and the gods reaching their hand and really affecting the story. Now, in the Odyssey, it wasn't like that. The gods did have a role in the movie, but it wasn't a physical personification of the gods, right? The gods really presented themselves either through the water waves, through a storm, through trials and tribulations. It was like the invisible gods affecting the physical, which was Odysseus, his crew, Elliot Page, the Helen of Troy. These controversial castings probably have a combined 10 minutes. Then they probably had like 6 lines. Elliot Page probably had like 8 or 9, something like that. Travis Scott pretty much repeated his lines in like 2 scenes. He was in like these 2 short scenes that lasted like a minute or 2. By the way, Travis Scott, I didn't know he had an acting bag, but he did it good. Guys, time and time again throughout cinema, people of different ethnic backgrounds play something that they're not, right? It's not this whole concept of race swapping or whatever, dog. And even if it was, it's not a big deal. It didn't affect the plot. It didn't kill my immersion. It didn't kill anything for me. It didn't ruin the movie. These controversial opinions don't matter to me. They don't. The movie, these controversial castings probably had a combine of 10 to 15 minutes of a 3-hour movie. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm just shook. I'm shook that people are using this as an excuse to be racist and openly homophobic. Let's talk about the Oscars, right? The Oscars is, an award ceremony for movies, awards movies with the best actors. Now, something that recently came out was in the Oscars, for your movie to qualify, to get an award, you need to check off certain things. Certain boxes need to be checked off for your movie. You need an LGBTQ member. You need an African American member. You need diversity. So certain things like that need to be checked off. If I'm Christopher Nolan, right, and I'm putting so much time, so much money, millions and millions and millions of dollars into a movie, I want my movie to get the recognition it deserves. I would want my movie to get its awards. I won't be able to do that if it is an all-white cast. We understand The Odyssey, Odysseus and his crew were Greek. We understand that they were most likely all like white-looking people. If I'm Christopher Nolan, I'm gonna say fuck the racists, fuck the homophobic people. I want my movie, which I'm putting so much time and money and effort to get awards, to get the recognition it deserves. Bro, Helen of Troy was not the main character. Sinon was not the main character. These are people that had only a few minutes of screen time each. People of different ethnicities have roles that aren't accurate. Al Pacino, he has an Italian ethnicity. In Scarface, plays a Cuban refugee who goes to America and starts his life over. He rises the ranks and becomes a criminal mastermind and a gangster. He's Italian. He's not from Cuba. People are going, in movies, in cinema, people aren't going to be ethnically accurate and ethnically what they're supposed to be. That's fine. It's a movie. It's fiction. As long as it was entertaining, as long as the movie was good, I could care less that freaking Elliot Page was a transgender person. I could care less. That's just something that's been like brewing in my mind as I'm seeing on all over social media. People are being openly racist and homophobic to such a good movie. Like, it was such a great movie. I've watched it twice. Probably gonna watch it a third time by the end of the week. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it so much. Odysseus, wow, what a freaking character, dude. Matt Damon deserves an award for this role, I'm gonna be honest. Yo, dog, I'm gonna tell you right now, the moment where he strings the bow and he freaking plucks it, every single time, there's so much aura in it. I loved it. I loved every second of it. My only negative critique on the Odyssey is that, bro, the volume. The volume. I'm seeing already, I'm not the only person that feels this way. Dog, certain scenes were so loud, and then other scenes were so like quiet. Christopher Nolan might be going deaf, and someone needs to help him out with the whole volume haptics or whatnot, if that's what you want to call it. But besides that, besides the volume, bro, I had no complaints on the movie. With that being said, I just wanted to say, dude, like, this whole racist and homophobic crap. Listen, I'm not a big ally of the LGBTQ. Like, listen, I love and respect gay people. I respect them. Some of the nicest dudes I've ever met are gay dudes. Like, seriously, some of the most chill and nicest conversations I've ever had are with gay dudes. And the biggest dickheads have been straight men. That's just life. But the LGBTQ community, it's a political circle, right? Gay people as a whole, especially if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. I don't care what you look like. I don't care, about any of that. I don't care about what you like. I don't care about what you do in your bedroom. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. It's as simple as that. Okay? If you respect me, I'll respect you. But the LGBTQ community, it's its own thing. For me, they're two separate things, right? Gay people and the LGBTQ community are two separate things. I see the LGBTQ community now. Yo, say LGBTQ like multiple times quickly. You can't. The LGBTQ community, it's its own thing for me, right? They're the ones that are getting, these drag queens in schools. They're the ones that are trying to teach kids that it's okay to chop off your wiener. Like, I'm cool off that. I'm cool off that. But gay dudes as a whole, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. If you respect me, I'll respect you. There's no beef. I have no tension. I have no, animosity towards any of these people. Again, Elliot Page, she did her thing. He did her thing. Sorry, I don't know the pronoun shtick. I don't know how it goes these days. Elliot Page did their thing, right? They did their thing. They performed. They did their role. They did a good job. It was believable. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that mattered. So, racist and homophobes, dog, y'all need to get a job. If you already have a job, ask for longer hours. Work something out, dude. Like, you must be so bored to still be openly racist and homophobic in 2026. Dog, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Anyways, so with that being said, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.